I have had pain in my back on and off for the last 20 years of my life.
Acquired a broken back in the Marine Corps. I couldn't even stand up.
I was in a tremendous amount of pain.
I have been to massage therapists. I have been to orthopedic surgeons.
Random visits to the chiropractor, scheduled visits to the chiropractor, pain meds.
I did several rounds of injections in my back.
And nothing has helped until I started this program.
This is something that you do yourself. It's an exercise.
All the exercises are very comforting.
I do the Relief4Life program like it's medicine for me because it is.
That was the end of the painkillers. I didn't need them anymore.
I'm able to bend over and pick up the paper this morning, in the morning, which I wasn't able to do.
Feeling like I've, backed up in my age 10 years.
And instantly, I felt relief. It was that quick.
That would be the most different thing that I didn't expect is that an exercise could actually give you these kind of results.
This video is for men and women of all ages and all walks of life who want major relief from back pain in only 16 minutes. If you suffer from chronic back pain and have tried everything to get rid of it over the years, right now, I want you to do just one thing, and that goes double if you've ever found yourself stuck for days, confined to your lazy boy, Barker lounger, or bed. Hi, I'm Ian Hart, and you're about to hear about an unusual 16-minute method that can relieve years of upper and lower back pain, forcing the body to gently yet naturally rebalance itself in just one session. The best part? It also releases a flood of biochemicals in the body designed to help heal the back for good, all without any meds, invasive, expensive surgery, or steroids, or injections, or other over-the-counter remedies. I'll also show you how you can use the exact same 100% pain relief method to experience ease of movement and stronger muscles, better posture, and more flexibility, all in the next 16 minutes. I'll even share with you the real cause of pain and the remedy right inside this video.
I've been a dentist for over 25 years. Most dentists, if you talk to them, have moderate to severe back problems. When you've lived with pain for a long time, you just kind of take it for granted that it's going to be that way for the rest of your life. But since I've done Relief4Life, it's really given me a new lease on life. I was able to get out of a chair and stand up without gradually straightening up. Now I can just turn my head without turning my body. So life is just much better now.
So if you're struggling with back pain, if you've tried workout programs and diets and seen little in the way of real results, then this video could change your life. Why? Because these 2-minute breakthrough movements are so new and so different, you've never seen anything like them before. And in the next few minutes, as you watch this short video, you'll discover what causes back pain. It almost never has anything to do with the bones. Why yoga, Pilates, and other basic stretching exercises may be doing more harm than good. The easy way to trick our bodies to unlock a spasming back, the relief can be rapid and wonderful, and how doing these simple movements regularly means we may never have to suffer back pain again. Yet, more importantly than all of that, watching this video to the very end reveals exactly how 8 short 2-minute movements can give freedom from pain in just one session, flooding the entire back with pain-relieving nutrients and oxygen, increasing overall flexibility, naturally correcting posture, and soothing aches and pains.
It was amazing. I could definitely tell the difference from the beginning of even just first exercise. And so I can almost feel like I'm standing straighter, kind of getting that blood flow, and it was kind of activating everything in my nervous system as well.
Has the pain dissipated at all from when you came in?
I feel the area more, but the pain isn't there.
This is probably the first time I've had zero pain in my back in probably 8 years.
It's hard to describe because I haven't felt really loose in my lower back in so long that I've forgotten what it feels like, but it's what was really tight when I came in, like it's just not tight anymore.
As shown below, these uniquely sequenced movements have been privately tested and proven to work on men and women of all ages, body types, skill levels, and in any physical state of health. Quietly used all around the world underground because these routines are based on the physiological mechanics of the body.
I injured myself very unexpectedly. I was in a tremendous amount of pain, and the doctors all said, well, don't do anything, just lie down. Don't move. Relief4Life was dramatically different advice. You need to do these stretches and do these exercises, and I was very scared to try it because I thought it might make it worse. For me, just the fact that I was able to stop taking the painkillers after one session was so dramatic that when I meet other people who've had a similar experience, I'm not surprised anymore. Whereas before that, I thought to myself, well, that's a little odd. How could something be quite that dramatic? But it really is.
And if this seems unbelievable, then keep watching, because everything I say is backed up by scientific study and research. The best part is, these 2-minute breakthrough movements can work with zero equipment, no expensive patches, braces, or uncomfortable girdles, and most importantly, no over-the-counter or pharmaceutical meds.
I have had pain in my back on and off for the last 20 years of my life because I'm an equestrian and I also play tennis, kayak, walk, and hike, and very active outdoors person. I am not into taking a lot of drugs to relieve back pain, and it's not necessary. Now, all the exercises are very comforting to me. They don't hurt. They make my back feel better immediately while I'm doing it, and then of course immediately afterwards I can continue with any activities.
Before we go any further, however, it's important I give you fair warning. The information in this video flies in the face of what you may have been told in the past about back pain. Instead of giving the natural pain relief you need, mainstream healthcare professionals profit by keeping you hooked on mind-numbing medications, expensive, non-essential surgery, painful corticosteroid injections, supposedly therapeutic massages, expensive electrical stimulation machines. They know that when you learn real methods exist, like these 2-minute movements, we'll never spend another penny on their back pain procedures again. Okay, let me share a quick story about one of my clients.
Whitney came to me as her last resort. As a former athlete, Whitney was used to feeling fit, flexible, and moving around pain-free. But after she stopped competing, a more sedentary lifestyle led her to putting on weight, around 60 pounds in 4 months. Yet her weight gain wasn't the reason Whitney came to see me. She was suffering from excruciating back pain, and she couldn't figure out why she had it or how to fix it. It made every single day a struggle. It all started when she was packing to move to a new house. As Whitney stretched to reach the top of the living room cabinets, a sharp pain burst across her lower back.
That's what solidified this might be a real problem. I think I was very disconnected from my body. I didn't really notice how much pain I was in until then. And I had to have my brother come help me move. I was having trouble sleeping at night, and I couldn't understand what was going on or what to do about it. I'd never had back pain before, so it was shocking to me.
With the pain throbbing in her back, Whitney knew something was wrong. What Whitney didn't realize is that her back pain probably started long ago, a ticking time bomb that finally went off when she reached up to the cabinet. Yet being an athlete, Whitney thought she would just fix it herself.
I think part of it was my ego. I'm an athlete, I can do this myself, I can, take care of this. And sure enough, I tried and I couldn't do it. And I think one of the things that I realized, actually I think seeing you guys helped me realize in retrospect, was my idea was, okay, I'm gonna lose weight, and dropping this weight, I know that that's gonna help my joints, I should feel better, but it's like, I couldn't even lose weight because I was in pain. So I finally got to that point of desperation where I decided to just come in for an assessment, and I was open-minded to see, okay, maybe someone can help me with this problem, because I've tried to solve it myself and I don't want to be in pain anymore. So I was humbled in that sense, and then became open and willing to see what you guys had to offer.
Whitney, a successful athlete, is humbled by her back pain. But let's face it, if an athlete can't fix her back pain, what chance do the rest of us have? However, as you'll see in just a second, Whitney couldn't ease her pain because she was focusing on the wrong thing. Many people and many practitioners make this same mistake. Fortunately, her mom and dad had already found a way to fix their own back pain. Me, I had previously helped both Whitney's parents feel relief by showing them a few simple movements in my clinic, but Whitney still didn't quite believe.
Absolutely, I was super skeptical. I think because I thought I was going to be doing more, and I didn't understand how can something so simple help me. And it just, I think my fear of it not working made me skeptical. I was scared, what if this doesn't work? Or I just had a lot of fear, but I was skeptical of like, is this really going to do anything? And then just seeing the results after one session and just hearing the experience of others is what kind of brought me around to being like, this really works.
Whitney just couldn't understand how simple movements that can be done lying on the ground on your bed, could make a difference. That all changed during her first session with me. I had Whitney gently position herself on the floor, put a pillow under her head, and guide her through the first of the 8 healing, pain-relieving 2-minute movements.
After the first session, I remember feeling like, I kind of just worked out. But in a good way. I didn't feel like tired. I felt good in the sense of probably more connected with my body again, and in being optimistic about what's to come, the relief that I was going to experience. I definitely felt, it felt really different because I had been so disconnected from my body that I felt like connected, and just how you feel after you've done something good for yourself physically. It's such a powerful program. Partly for me, I believe it's because of its simplicity. I can look online and there's a million different cures or options, and some are complex and some don't make sense. I like this program because it works. I've seen it work for me. I've seen it work for other people. It's simple and it gets you results. And it's not just something that is like you do once. It's something you can utilize your whole life, and not even just to get out of pain, but just, for your health in general.
When Whitney used the 2-minute movements to free herself from back pain, she was able to look forward and set goals again. She even dropped all of the 60 pounds and regained her lean, athletic body. In fact, Whitney was so amazed by the results, she even taught it to another woman, and it changed her life too.
And this woman was in constant pain. She would come in to the session walking, her gait was off, she was hunched over, you could just tell she's in pain, she's not comfortable. And she was skeptical at first too, but after seeing the results after just one session, her mind was open and she was ready to put in the effort, and she just said, this is the best part of my day. And I've done PT, I've done these things. She's like, I don't even mess with that stuff anymore because this has been so powerful. The way she walks, she looks like a different person, not only again physically, but emotionally, she's different. And she swears by the program. It was a life-changing thing for her. She said she was now looking forward to actually going on trips and doing stuff that she couldn't have imagined doing before because of how debilitating the back pain was.
Isn't that amazing?
Years ago, I had experienced a similar back trauma playing basketball, and I would have given anything to get out of pain. From that day on, pain haunted me every single day. The doctor suggested I give up exercise, something I'd grown to love over the years. In an effort to find relief, I tried just about every available therapy and treatment there was, including massage therapy, pain medication, acupuncture, ultrasound, electric stimulations, the sheets of exercise from the physical therapist, yoga, chiropractors, Pilates, a stress relief therapy called alpha biotics, and even kinesis myofascial integration, offered at a whopping $125 per session. I drew the line at surgery. Well-meaning doctors and other healthcare practitioners may be able to identify muscles and bones by name. They may even have years of education and experience treating your pain with drugs, injections, and invasive surgery. However, they don't understand how pain is truly created in the body. More importantly, they don't know how to trigger the body's natural healing mechanism that eliminates that pain. There's a reason things like acupuncture, chiropractors, and massage, and even surgery don't provide lasting relief for your back pain. Those things help to address the symptoms, not the true cause.
Before I started the program Relief for Life, my pain was constant. I had a very sharp pain in my right hip. I had been on painkillers, and and over-the-counter medication several times a day. After I started, even after the first session doing Relief for Life, I got immediate results. My pain is now almost totally gone. It's 98% better. I have occasional twinges, but I can go days and not even think about my hip. I would say to anybody thinking about this, just do it and just try it. I was very skeptical at first, but the proof is in the doing, and I would recommend this program to anyone.
The truth is, in the overwhelming majority of cases, back pain is a symptom created by muscular imbalances. In order to remove the pain, you must restore balance to the muscles. You see, muscle imbalances occur when one side of your body is overworked while the opposite side is underworked. For instance, if you sit at a desk, hunch over for long stretches, the muscles on the front of your body, like your abs, lats, and pecs, become tight, and the muscles on your back that support your spine become weak. Sitting hunched creates a tug-of-war effect that puts unnecessary stress on the joints, ligaments, and tendons around your pelvis, hips, and spine. The results? Stress builds up in the lower back. After months or years of the body in this position, this imbalance grows into major issues. Muscle imbalances shut off blood flow, preventing oxygen and other vital nutrients from reaching the back. It also contorts the spine over time. Injuries can spring up throughout the affected area. Repetitive work, aggravated by absence of movement and improper nutrients, creates a severe neuromuscular disconnect, slowly shutting down normal motor control. Imagine doing the same job 8 hours a day for 5, 10, 15 years. All these issues lock the body and the pain in place. It becomes a prison of pain. If nothing is done to resolve muscular imbalances, it becomes far too easy to throw the back out, suffer herniated disc, or even battle lifelong sciatica. And that's when the real problem begins. Some people say, I threw my back out because I went down to pick something up in this weird way. Now we know that's not true. Now we know the real reason nobody throws their back out because they bent down to pick up something off the floor. They throw their back out because the muscle imbalances and the excessive tension get so bad their back can't handle the simple act of bending over, creating aching electric shocks and fire.
Well, because of my daily responsibilities at work and being a surgeon, to accommodate the patient, I would find myself hunching over. And it just over years became a habit. The pain was excruciating. It was difficult to get up out of bed in the mornings, difficult to get dressed, put socks on, and that was an abrupt change from my normal activity. My first experience with Relief for Life, I was extremely skeptical. I just didn't believe it would work and as quickly as it worked. However, when I had my first session with Relief for Life, it wasn't the most comfortable thing. It did hurt, but by the end of the day, I was much looser. My pain had diminished tremendously. And the next day, I was truly amazed and impressed with how quickly I began to see improvement. Well, I think that's the most important value of the Relief for Life, is that they teach you something that you can go home and do.
So, if we want to eliminate back pain once and for all, we need to fix the true cause, the muscles, the imbalances. And this method restores muscle balances, completely relieves the pain, and actually heals your back. The results are astounding, confounding conventional medicine. And I focus my career on back pain relief. I've become a world-renowned authority on back pain relief, with thousands depending on me for advice and guidance annually. I've developed a reputation for being the go-to guy when others, including doctors and chiropractors, are unable to get their clients and patients the results they want. And even with staff at multiple locations, seeing clients 12 to 14 hours per day, we're fully booked weeks in advance. I'm driven to help even more people, and that's why I'm making this unique back pain relieving method available. Back Pain Relief for Life is the only program of its kind that helps relieve back pain, restore muscle balance and flexibility, increase blood flow and oxygen and nutrients to the spine, all in less than 20 minutes. Dr. Greenwald had this to say, I was skeptical until I tried it. I came in hobbling and left walking. Back Pain Relief for Life is an alternative approach to treating pain that is immensely more successful than the radical, costly conventional procedures. From lawyers, doctors, and dentists to busy executives, people in the trades and service industries, to the military and police, people from all walks of life had benefited from this groundbreaking program.
On a scale of 1 to 10, my pain was a constant 7 or 8, depending on the activities that I was doing throughout the day. I've been through some serious, last year, physical therapy, chiropractor, and then I was actually referred to a civilian back surgeon in town, which he put me through 3 rounds of steroid injections, and that was all prior to coming back in to do the Back Pain Relief for Life program, and the pain is gone. I've always heard the bad stories about surgery, and I was fortunate enough to have known about this program prior to that. Otherwise, I very well could have been under surgery right now and for something that virtually is already taken care of itself.
The key is the unique combination of 8 2-minute movements. This isn't yoga, this isn't Pilates, this isn't even exercise. These 8 simple movements systematically address specific muscular imbalances, the real cause of pain, and all you need is a place to lie down, a firm pillow or towel to put under your head and chair. That's it. So that means you can do this just about anywhere, at home, in the office, or even in a hotel room when you travel. And the best part? A complete session takes no more than 20 minutes. It easily fits into any schedule. In the time it takes to drive to a chiropractor, massage therapist, or doctor's office, thousands of people are experiencing true pain relief, healing their back from perhaps decades of injury. With the Back Pain Relief for Life program, there's no need for a PhD in anatomy to get results. No books to read, no need to take a class, do a self-assessment, or take any kind of muscular imbalance test before getting started. All anyone needs is the desire to end their pain.
If you want to get well, you have to do something. You can't expect it to come in a box. You have to do something, and I've got to do it most every day. Used to go to the chiropractor once a week. I was always in pain. If I do this every day, I can take care of it in 20 minutes a day, and I don't have to take pills. I can feel better on my own, and I'm getting stronger. I never thought I'd ever get stronger at my age. You're going to find relief that I never knew existed.
8 simple movements, 16 minutes, and the ability to follow easy directions. Movement number 1 begins activating imbalanced muscles, preparing them for relief. Movement number 2 wakes up dormant hip muscles and continues activating imbalanced muscles. Now that your body is prepared, many people feel an initial wave of relief wash over them as movement 3 starts releasing their pain. Movement number 4 continues flooding the lower back with newfound blood, oxygen, and nutrients. Movement number 5 decompresses the lower back. Clients often visibly exhale as years of pent-up tension is released. Movement number 6 aligns the whole body, restoring muscle balances along the entire spine in addition to the lower back. Movement number 7 finishes stabilizing the spine, back, and hips in their natural pain-free position. Movement number 8 gently compresses the spine to flush old blood out of the discs, then pull new blood in for even more healing, pain relief, and recovery. Clients' faces soften and a smile crosses their lips as movement 8 locks in healing. D emailed in, "It feels like someone got in there and oiled my joints. I have absolutely no pain now." Afterward, you notice more flexibility, relaxed yet stronger muscles, and a distinct absence of pain. That's not all. When putting the Back Pain Relief for Life program to work to relieve back pain, many people also experience stronger abs and a stronger core, enhanced balance and stability, improved posture, completely transforming physique, walking taller, say goodbye to walking around hunched over like most people do. You'll also get increased blood flow, nutrients, oxygen to all of the areas of the body, less soreness, and fewer aches and pains.
6 to 8 hours of my day, every day, is quiet, meditative, contemplative research and study because I'm a pastor. So I had no idea over 20 years how weak my core had become. And it got to the point where chiropractic visits were no longer helping. And so I needed to strengthen my core and my lower back. And it worked. It's working. Great. Love it.
Many people in pain are suffering from restricted blood flow and nutrient flow, impairing the body's ability to repair itself. These are the kinds of beneficial side effects my clients love. Michelle O says, "After my first session of Back Pain Relief for Life, I felt an opening in my back that I haven't felt in a long time. I felt stronger to my core." And Sue had this to say, "I'm doing things within just a few weeks that I haven't been able to do for years." While Jim was amazed, "I can even touch my toes now. I haven't been able to touch my toes in 20 years. Doug C is feeling the benefits. "I'm a lot more flexible. I haven't lost any work days. It's been great. There's no more back pain." And Rick O saw immediate improvement. "I gave it a try, and after the very first session, I started to feel the results. It was amazing." Dr. Tolbert says, "My pain was immediately relieved. My muscles were relaxed. They weren't tense." Finally, Dan L, "Since doing the program, my life changed completely. I have a real active life. I do a pretty strenuous workout 3 days a week." Paula called me up after to say, "I came in for one session, did all the exercises, and now I feel no pain." And Tristan felt blessed. He says, "I could hardly walk. About an hour later, I was walking and moving and jumping, so it was very effective." Terry emailed in, "I've had great results with Back Pain Relief for Life." While Nancy B was over the moon. "Everybody in the world should do it. I mean, it was just fantastic." And Dara had the moment of sweet relief. "Then I realized that the nagging pain was gone. It was pretty great." Some people want more data, more information. They're intrigued how this method changed their life and is so effective. That's why we've developed 10 short coaching videos to give you even more insight into how the program works, as well as give you additional tips for getting the most out of each session of the Back Pain Relief for Life program. You'll quickly appreciate why your back starts to respond and feel better as soon as the first movement. Michael texted in to say, "The pain is gone. I've always heard the bad stories about surgery, and I was fortunate enough to know about this program." Susan says, "The exercises are really easy to do, don't take long, and it's really helped my back." While Emily raved, "It's making me feel better and happier. My back pain is all gone." Component number 3, one-on-one coaching. I want to do one more thing that can make all the difference because I realize every customer, every situation is unique. Throughout our growth, we've remained accessible to customers. We're happy to do it as a part of our mission to end the suffering of so many people living in pain.
I dealt with scoliosis as well as other things for years, and honestly, I thought it was something that I would have to deal with for the rest of my life and just have pain. One day, I came across the program, Relief for Life, and I did it. And at first, I thought, wow, this is easy enough. I can do this. This is simple. How is this going to help my back? And by the second time, the first time I felt better, but the second time I did it, I had absolutely no pain whatsoever. And I thought that was just amazing.
Please understand, the Back Pain Relief for Life program is not focused on just temporary relief. This program is focused on addressing the true cause of your back pain. We'll walk you through the unique sequence of 8 body movements. Thousands of people have found themselves on the path to ending back pain forever. Look at it this way. A single chiropractic treatment for back pain costs about $35 and up. A single massage session, maybe $45 and up. A trip for acupuncture might run anywhere between $45 and $100. And of course, things get very expensive when you get into medications, advanced treatments, and surgery. The bottom line, people spend a lot of money doing all these things and still only end up with temporary relief at best. That's exactly what I did for years. Fortunately, I had the presence of mind to realize once you submit to surgery, good or bad, best results or even more pain, there's no going back. Whether that's spinal fusion, a forehand anatomy where a surgeon cuts away bone at the side of the vertebrae to widen the space where nerve roots exit the spine, or a discectomy where the surgeon removes all or part of the disc. You truly never know what you'll get. The surgery may relieve the pain, it may not relieve the pain. The pain may get worse, and if it gets worse, what happens then? As you can see, given the options, Back Pain Relief for Life is at least worth a try. Again, we're booked solid way in advance. Click the button below now to relieve your pain and heal your back.
I've been following the program for about 3.5 months now, and quite frankly, I get out of bed in the morning better than I have in 30 years. I'm able to bend over and pick up the paper this morning in the morning, which I wasn't able to do. I walk more upright. I'm not stoved over like I have in the past, and I quite frankly I put it all to the exercises in this program. I'm religious about it now. I do it at least once, if not twice a day, and it's helped me considerably. I recommend it. I recommend it as a measure with anybody that's tried anything else and it hasn't worked. Try this before, and believe me, there was enough surgeons that wanted me to go underneath a knife and do the things that I didn't want to, just because it was a spinal cord injury, and I've heard all kinds of horrible things about that, and the results, it's a 50-50 shot, and I've really been putting that off for years and years, and I'm glad I did, because now I feel a lot better, and I feel a lot better now that I've been doing exercises.
Obviously, given the success of our program and its ability to provide immediate and long-lasting results, the price is a steal even if it was doubled or tripled. Considering the price of over-the-counter and dangerous medications, doctors, massages, chiropractic and acupuncture visits, belts, patches, and other devices designed to relieve pain, invasive surgery, corticosteroid injections, over time the costs add up. And then there's the most important price factor of all to consider, which is peace of mind. What's the price of being able to sleep comfortably through the night? To be able to tend to the garden? To be able to function at work? To be able to pick up your grandkids? To be active in sports again? The sad fact is that many people have been dealing with their chronic back pain for 5, 10, and 20 years or more. That's no way to live. I've been there. I've been in the position where I'd always try to put a price on my pain anytime I heard about some new treatment that promised relief. The frustrating thing is it rarely made a difference. No matter how much I paid, even worse, the pain is still there. I never want you to go through that again. Travis S. says, it is honestly the best lower back pain program I've ever gone through. Choose your back pain relief option below. Having been incapacitated for any length of time, we know all too well the cost financially, physically, and emotionally. This unique routine is not the normal first thing in the morning, raise your hands above your head, or arch your back stretching. In reality, these common morning stretches are actually harmful to your health and your pain relief efforts. The program pre-activates specific muscle groups, waking up your back, shielding you from unnecessary time off, doctor visits, and numbing medications. Imagine never having the twinge of pain again. Now, how long does it take to relieve pain with the Back Pain Relief4Life program? For me, in a remarkable 16 minutes, my pain was gone. I also can tell you clients we've worked with see immediate results. Others see major relief after just a couple sessions. Like Felicia, who said, my life after 2 sessions is very awesome. It improved my life and my back tremendously. Jonalyn, who told us, I had a prescription of steroid waiting to be picked up at the pharmacy. I did Back Pain Relief4Life twice and never picked up the prescription. While it depends on the severity of your pain and the damage in the body, I can tell you this with certainty. Everyone who's ever tried it feels relief after 1 session. And even if it takes a little longer for full relief or requires a few more sessions, it would still be worth it. Imagine living life totally free from pain. It's finally possible. We have undeniable proof these breakthrough movements do in fact work for everyone, young and old, out of shape and fit. Literally everyone finds some major, or more often than not, complete relief even after just 1 session. Candy, a therapist from Maine, said, after the first 2 treatments, I felt enormous relief. It was unbelievable. And Steve likes to share the good news. Anytime somebody tells me they're having back pains, I tell them about Back Pain Relief4Life because I believe in it that much. Brianna says, the next morning I woke up and I felt 100% better. My pain was completely gone. I couldn't even tell that my back was killing me the night before. While Dee discovered great relief. It feels like someone got in there and oiled my joints. I have absolutely no pain now. Here's what back pain relief is not. It's not yoga, Pilates, or even exercise. It's not hypnosis. It's not about pain management. No one wants to manage their pain. They want to get rid of it.
I have to take care of my father who has Parkinson's disease, transfer him back and forth to his wheelchair throughout the day. And it got to the point where the back pain was constant. And my lower back, it'd just be excruciating. I found myself where I couldn't even stand up and walk straight at times. And I felt that I really needed to do something about it. Relief4Life, I was skeptical about whether I would get results from the beginning, but I did. And I would recommend Relief4Life to anyone. It's effective, it's very straightforward, and for me, the results have been amazing. I wrestled in college, and I feel like I'm in better shape now than I was when I wrestled in college.
Back Pain Relief4Life is not about causes. It's about a solution. A single, short, 16-minute method that can begin healing the back just minutes from now. The goal? To restore the flexibility, full mobility, nutrients to the spine, and the muscle balance missing from modern life. And not only can Back Pain Relief4Life make back pain disappear, it helps flood the spine with healing nutrients, reduce and even eliminate chronic inflammation, improves deep, restful sleep, improves thinking, clear-headedness, enhances the mind-body connection, brings more life to the entire body. It improves posture, increases flexibility, helps your myofascial release, and helps you feeling loose and free. Tristan says, I could barely walk. About an hour later, I was walking and moving and jumping, so it was very effective. Choose your back pain relief option below. It's time to feel normal again, and in 75% less time than regular exercise, yoga, Pilates, or bodyweight exercises. Discover a revolutionary, new intelligent approach to back pain relief, flushing the pain medication down the toilet and regaining energy and mobility, but in a fraction of the time previously thought possible. Customers tell me this new technique worked even when they had already had back surgery. As it turns out, the back still needs blood flow, oxygen, and vital nutrients. They had started another program, but then got fed up with long, boring exercise routines. They were frustrated because all that hard work wasn't helping. They were afraid to try because they felt too overweight, too out of shape, too old, or had an injury. They barely had a minute to spare in their hectic, stressed out day. This 16-minute method is exactly what you've been waiting for. However, admittedly, this program is not for everyone. So if anybody out there refuses to take responsibility for their health and well-being, preferring to put their situation in the hands of the profit-minded medical establishment, is okay with being hooked on pain meds and spending hours or even days incapacitated in bed, or is content being confined to their lazy boy or Barca lounge or prison, unable to move for days, reliant on others, then our program may not be a good fit. My sincere hope is that isn't the case.
For a long time, I was taking anti-inflammatories every day, twice a day. That's not good for you. It can cause you some severe stomach problems, and it's just much better. You'll have better flexibility and feel much better with the Relief4Life program.
After my first session of Relief4Life, that was the end of the painkillers. I didn't need them anymore. I was able to return after just one session to my normal activities in life.
I have recommended them to my friends that I play tennis with who have back injuries, to my sister, even my 84-year-old mother who's complaining about her back and had previous surgery. It's inexpensive. You don't have to take any drugs. I don't ever take anything. I take no pain medicine whatsoever.
Skepticism is something that, it's hard to break that barrier until you take that first step. And I have the utmost confidence in the program and would go into any length to include, purchasing the program should it be a close friend or family member.
Based on my professional experience and based on what I've seen and done with the Relief4Life program, I will say that the creators of Relief4Life really do care about people, and they really have created a program that is biomechanically correct. So it basically realigns and rebalances you to where you're supposed to be, how you were originally made. And I think it's just something that everyone should do, just to make sure that whether you're in a little bit of pain or a lot of pain, just try it. You will feel a million times better.
If anybody out there is fed up with pain and has reached a point where they realize meds, invasive procedures, surgery, and temporary, quick fix, relief, or no longer viable options, then our 16-minute program can truly help. Despite what we're led to believe by the medical establishment, despite what we're led to believe by well-meaning healthcare professionals, the answer to pain does not have to be risky, painful, expensive, drawn out, hard, or complicated. I believe, and backed up by the experience of thousands of others, the movements and the methods used in Back Pain Relief4Life program are the simplest and most effective solution for natural back pain relief ever created. Yet in the end, the decision is yours. Just a few minutes from now, anybody can be on their way to ease their pain, maybe for the first time in years. Able to once again do the things that bring joy to life. Sports like golf, tennis, and swimming. Hobbies like gardening, hiking, and mountain biking. Of course, personal things like getting a good night's sleep, holding your grandkids in your arms, and even being intimate again. It's no secret. Not being able to do the things we enjoy in life leaves us unfulfilled. Not to mention how useless the pain medications make you feel. Whatever pain you may be feeling today can all be a distant memory in just a few short minutes from now. I know, pain can truly suck the joy out of life. It can make us feel frustrated, anxious, irritable, and depressed. It can force us to give up on our dreams. Having gone through a similar experience, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. With Back Pain Relief4Life, imagine all those negative thoughts, feelings, and emotions lifting and ultimately disappearing. Being able to do the things again that make you happy. Living a vibrant, fulfilled life, rich with possibility. Being able to do your job again without days off, workman's comp, or having to prove you are in pain. Becoming flexible, healthy, even athletic again. Being able to take risks with your body again, like skiing, surfing, scuba diving, but most of all, getting out of pain so you can live your life again. This is not wishful thinking or daydreaming. This is documented in the hundreds and hundreds of successful stories I see every year. Just like Carol, who said simply, "I'm walking again." Or John, who told us, "The muscles are holding where they ought to be, and my activities are back to normal, full golf, full tennis, full everything." Let me ask you a question. How does pain affect your day? How does it slow you down, make you irritable or depressed, force you to take critical days off work, keep you in bed for days on end? Does the pain medication keep you from thinking clearly? Does it keep you from experiencing the simple joys of life, picking up your grandkids, gardening, or exercising? There's no reason to go through the rest of your life in pain. One last thing. It's important. Prior to coming upon this video, you may be pre-surgery, heavily weighing a back surgery decision. Now, you and I have never met, so I can only speak from experience. I've talked with many doctors, chiropractors, and other health experts, and the consensus among all of them is, when it comes to treating back pain, surgery should be considered a last resort. When all other options have been exhausted, doctors can't guarantee success. They just won't do it. Surgery may diminish or relieve your pain, or it's equally likely that the pain will stay the same or be exacerbated. That's just the reality of the situation. Imagine going into surgery and coming out in worse shape than you went in. That's a realistic scenario. The good news, and prestigious institutions back me on this, is that even though there are roughly 600,000 back surgeries a year, it's rarely necessary. According to institutions like the Mayo Clinic, most back pain can be resolved on its own within 2 months with proper attention and care. That includes challenging issues such as a ruptured or herniated disc, sciatica, or spinal stenosis. That is indeed good news for people considering back pain surgery. So I encourage you, do yourself a favor and try Back Pain Relief4Life first. Just a few short minutes from now, you can be experiencing the first initial wave of relief wash over you. I can tell you this, I've never had a client try Back Pain Relief4Life and then opt afterward for back pain surgery. Never. It just doesn't happen. That's pretty strong testimony to its effectiveness. People who were effectively disabled, crippled even, were able to get out of pain, heal, and reclaim their life using this simple method. And now, today, I'm making you the same offer, a relieve back pain without meds, surgery, or injections. And there's no risk. It's that simple. The choice is yours. Either go on with your life, or go ahead and try Back Pain Relief for Life. Just click the button below. I look forward to helping you finally get out of pain and reclaim your life. Choose the best back pain relief option below. Still there? Listen, I can promise amazement to anyone willing to entertain this novel, uniquely effective approach. Other programs that promise back pain relief saddle people with huge amounts of information to sift through. They require a long process of assessing the cause of back pain and then selecting the exercise that might help. Back Pain Relief for Life program is different. We jump right in, straight to relief. It makes those like rocket science. With Back Pain Relief for Life, simply do the movements. That's it. And in 20 minutes or less, the session is done, and we're feeling pain relief, maybe for the first time in years. There's no studying or reading or learning required. Instead, we spend time on the only thing that really matters, getting you out of pain. Choose the best back pain relief option below.
Ian, I'm over 60. Will I be able to do the program? Absolutely. These 2-minute movements are so gentle and so simple they can be done by just about anyone. Rest assured, most of the people who take the program are in their 60s and beyond, and you'll always have total control over your body. Just try the gentle movements the way I show you, and you can look forward to rapid relief. Okay, next question. What if I'm weak, not very flexible, and find it hard to stretch? First of all, please don't worry. I've designed this program for people who are already in pain and struggling to move, so you won't have to do any tough stretches or weird contortions. I've already created a special coaching video for you on how to get down to the floor and back up again safely. You can move as slowly and gently as you wish and feel the pain lift from your back. Click the button below and let's get you started today. How long will it be before I start seeing results? Like I said, many people feel relief after just one session, and that gives them confidence and encouragement to keep going. The secret is in the combination of the 8 2-minute movements, which you've likely never come across before. Perform these movements on a regular basis and you can kiss back pain goodbye. Okay, next question. I'm a busy working parent. Will I have time to follow this program? If you can take 16 minutes out of your day for a session, then yes, you have the time. So you can click the button below and have complete peace of mind. One last question I often get asked. Do you need any special equipment to get the most out of the program? No, you do not. All of the movements can be done right there at home without any extra equipment needed. You just need a little bit of room to stretch your legs and move around. Now, I want to say a big thank you for watching. I truly believe this program will transform your life for the better, like it has for so many of my clients. So click the button below. My name is Ian Hart, and I can't wait to help you feel that relief from back pain. I'll see you in the members area.